Happy Saturday, happy weekend. This weekend is a very powerful, important weekend. So we want to use this energy by embracing all the goodness of life. That's it. All we have to do is just focus on all the blessings that we have, focusing on the fact that we are alive. That's a miracle that itself is a pure blessing. So we want to do that. Why I say this? Because since yesterday, Venus sextiled Neptune, beautiful, harmonious. Right? Both planets are both in home sign, right? Venus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces. There is some very divine, pure, creative, spiritual energy present. Mercury, even though it started, it's entering into a pre-shadow, preparing for the retrograde coming up, Mercury retrograde coming up. But Mars is there talking with Mercury, and Mars in sextile to our mind, our awareness, and our will. Mars, Mercury, thoughts can speak to each other, can communicate with one another, and that I mentioned that this energy can be very it's not like, yes, remembering who we are, right? Because Mars in Cancer was considered to be, Mars does not like to be in Cancer because Mars exaltation is in Capricorn. Mars is very strong in Capricorn, and Cancer is the opposing sign from the Capricorn. So they consider Mars being in Cancer as a weak spot. And then yes, that might be true, but Mars does good in Cancer element then now, right? Cancer is the memory, the past, the feelings, the emotions, our home, our root, something, our internal foundation. This is the time that we want to bring, yes, Jupiter energy is present. We want to bring our awareness inward, and then if we make some kind of commitment to be feeling good, to be feeling blessed, and all of that Jupiterian energy, Wheel of Fortune showing up. This is a card ruled by Jupiter. And what's important, most important alignment that's shining its light bright is Sun Jupiter conjunction. Sun Jupiter conjunction is happening on Monday, and that's an annual thing, right? Every year, Sun and Jupiter meets. When Sun, our soul, meets Jupiter, the planet of fortune and luck, good fortune, right? This is a very powerful, auspicious day, and they're meeting up this year in Aries. Aries is a big spot because we are having 2 new moons in the sign of Aries. Next new moon will be at 29 degrees of Aries, solar eclipse. Something is changing. Our identity, our foundation, our personality, the way we look at our own selves. Be open to change. We can think and get stuck in the fact that in the idea that personality is kind of a rigid thing, right? We have these habitual patterns. We have these habitual reactive patterns, reactive thinking patterns. And then when we think of the past pain, the trauma can feel very like real, right? And we can be feeling like we're victim to that which feels very concrete and real, but the truth is they are not, right? We can maneuver it, we can change it, we can melt it down and remold it into a brand new anytime. And the most important energy, if we want to change ourselves and if we want to change our lives, we have to commit to be feeling good. Because when we are feeling good and we want to tap in to use this auspicious energy of Sun meeting with Jupiter to create that concrete shift, concrete belief and concrete understanding that we are that creator, right? We create our life, and whatever that we are thinking of the past, we're projecting it with the memory. It's the past, it's gone, and we have to move on from whatever that it is tying us up, whatever that is holding us down, whatever the energy that's keeping us trapped because of attachments, right? Everything is all about attachments. Underneath the fear, there is attachments. Underneath all the worries, there is attachment that we do not want to lose our control. There is a struggle with relationship. There is a struggle with money, with job. All is about attachment, right? Attachment is the source of all sufferings. But we are ready to free ourselves up. We can grab onto that sword and cut everything that binds us, because we know that that illusion, that place that we're stuck, that energy that we are still like have to defend ourselves and holding on to our, no more fighting, no more battling. I say this all the freaking time, but that's so true. Think of all the COVID time and all the past 5 years, not 5, 3, all the 3 years. Right? We've been through a portal of or like the collective, the majority of people have been through a huge, concrete, this sense of fear and worries, right? Fear took us. That was the pandemic of fear. So, but look where we are now. We've been through it, even though that reality got really real, right? We were so close to this idea of death. That was the reality for many people. But we went through it. Everything was okay, craziness continues on, and there's so much craziness going on right now too. But whether we feed into that fear or whether we choose to focus on what feels good, what feels like blessing, what feels divine, this is the card of harvest. This is the moment that we want to look back and think of ourselves like, whoa, we've been through a lot and we've come afar. And this is the moment that we want to find this sense of completion, meaning like we're whole and complete. We are content. We're not missing anything. We are fully supported. So even we fear when we cannot predict. We fear the unknown. But this weekend especially, we want to use our energy wisely, not to feed into anything negative, anything fearful, anything worrisome. Because when we're thinking that, when we're feeling that energy will just continue to expand, and then that's gonna just drain us. That's gonna just take our chi away, take our prana away. Really, worries take our prana, our spirit away. So we want to continue to follow the expansive light of Jupiter and Sun conjunction happening on Monday. This is the moment that, those are the entities within, like the physical entity, planets in our galaxy, the most expansive gods right? Sun and Jupiter, huge, enormous. The planets, they are, right? So we want to just see that light. We cannot see it, but feel that light. Sun and Jupiter are coming together already. Yes, Chiron is there, but Jupiter and Sun can, easen up the themes of pain and sufferings. We are ready to change our reality by focusing on that bless, because we are blessed, because we are that divine love, because we are that immortal, infinite, ever expansive light itself. We're just simply coming back to remember who we are. It's not like we're trying to get to somewhere it's unfamiliar. No, that divine, massive, enormous light itself is who we truly are. So we are peeling the layers off, peeling the layers that we've accumulated through going through the past, going through all the emotions, growing up, thoughts that got implanted, right? The ideas that we've learned through our life, but they're old, they're dead and gone, right? Just release whatever feels like dead and gone, and be excited for what's to come, right? Don't hold no fear of what's the world is going. We are creating the world filled with peace, love, and harmony, and bless. We are doing that. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Peace, peace, peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti.